So end of March, early April, I finally got to do something that I've been meaning to do for so long, which is take a trip to Japan. And needless to say, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I had an absolute blast. But in addition to all the sightseeing, all the food eating, and buying way too much merch, I also got to do some cosplay related stuff too, including shopping. So here's just a quick little haul of everything cosplay / sewing / crafting related stuff I bought while I was in Japan. First place I went to was called ACOS, which is kind of like an all-inclusive cosplay supply store. The first thing I bought was this chest binder, and the reason why I decided to get this chest binder is because the neckline is much lower and it has adjustable spaghetti straps. A common thing that I've had with my chest binders in the past is either they have no straps whatsoever, or the neckline goes up so high that unless you're wearing a shirt like this, it's impossible to conceal it. But with this, I can wear slightly lower cut shirts and it still will flatten out and conceal. Next thing I got was some tape. So this tape is actually specifically meant to lift up your face. And when I went to my first cosplay event, which I'll talk about in another video, practically every cosplayer I saw was using this tape. Like editing me on a different day with no makeup and no filter on. It has come to my attention that some cosplayers are using face tape to slant their eyes. Please do not do that, okay? This tape is mainly just to help lift up your features, so mainly cosplayers use it on their jawline, some use it on their eyebrows to pull them up, but please do not use them sideways to slant your eyes, okay? Quick PSA, back to the video. Next thing I got was this face cover glue. Specifically, this glue is to actually glue down side bangs on wigs. If you ever noticed that whenever you're wearing a wig, the side bangs tend to just like jut out like that, this glue is meant to help put it down onto your face so it just frames your face. And of course, I absolutely needed a wig, so I got one right here. It is a long style wig like this. It's in the color green, and take a wild guess as to which character it's gonna be. Next place I went to was called Swallowtail. Unlike ACOS, which was kind of more like an all-inclusive cosplay supply shop, Swallowtail was mainly focused on wigs. I got two wigs. They're the same style, but they're medium in black and silver, and I'm gonna be using this in a future cosplay. Go to part 2 for the rest of my haul. Part 2 of my cosplay supply haul from Japan. We covered the wigs, we covered things to make yourself look pretty. Now it's time to cover the crafts. The first place I went to was called Yuzawaya, and this is kind of like their equivalent of a Joann's. They had fabrics and they had crafting supplies, they had books, they just had all kinds of stuff. So I didn't purchase any fabrics, and you'll see why in a minute, but I did buy some crafting stuff. So the first thing I got was this book on how to do tambour beading. Yeah, apparently haute couture tambour beading is like, seems to be a pretty popular craft in Japan, because I can't find this at Michael's or Joann's here in the States. And speaking of which, I also got a tambour beading hook. I've been meaning to get one of these, and I'm so happy I finally have one now, so I can finally learn how to do this. And the last two things that I purchased from here are for another type of crafting that I don't commonly find in the States, and that is sashiko. So sashiko is a type of, I guess, embroidery / threading technique that you see in a lot of kimonos. So I got some embroidery threads. I don't know how much I need, so I got 2 of these. I don't know if I need that much. And I also got sashiko needles. And that's what I got at Yuzawaya. And now finally, the grand finale, Tomato. So Tomato is located in Nippori Fabric Town, which is like their fashion district. And I'm so glad I didn't buy any fabric in Yuzawaya, because the prices in Nippori Fabric Town were much cheaper. The first thing I got was a whole bunch of lace from one of the Tomato lace stores. They have multiple locations, by the way. So for their lace trim store, I got these 2 laces, one right here and one right here. They're so pretty. From their Notion store, I got a whole lot of buttons. Holy crap. I'm so happy I got these buttons, because they were like 400 yen for a whole packet of these. Love a sale. And I also got some rose buttons here for an upcoming cosplay. These were just so pretty. And finally, I actually did get some fabrics. This gray cotton right here, and this black gabardine right here. Can I get these in the States? Absolutely, but the prices were really, really good. In fact, I think this was only like 110, 150 yen per yard, which is so cheap. I don't even think I could get that kind of pricing in the States. So yeah, that was my cosplay supply haul from Japan. I really want to go again. I would have bought more, but I had no suitcase space. Ah!